Tiffany and I'm back with another video, and today I wanted to share another piece that I wrote down, and it goes like this: all that glitter ain't gold. Let's get into it. We tend to judge people based on their clothes, based on their status, based on their job, based on their financial stability, riches, outer appearance. But have you noticed that a lot of people that seem to talk properly and wear nice clothes, wearing suits in high positions, that they are sometimes the most dangerous, hiding behind great smiles? We tend to go around and judge people covered up in tattoos and piercings, and sometimes we instantly assume that they are bad people or even demonic people sometimes, not knowing that maybe they are the ones God using to be your helping hand. So don't ever judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a book by its cover. You never know what's hiding behind that person or behind that mask. You know, I've seen a lot of people, anointed people in high position, in positions that God has placed them in, and they have let their arrogance and pride and ego get the best of them. And they are not operating out of a pure heart anymore. They are just operating um, out of the way that they see themselves and value themselves, because they think that they are so high of value because of their status, position, and riches, and so they think they are so much better than people that have less. Have you experienced someone like coming to you and like, hey, how are you? What kind of job do you do? And then you say something like, I work at a McDonald's, I clean toilets. It's just an example. And they're like, oh, okay. And then you never hear from them again. Let me tell you, humble yourself, because we need those people who are cleaning toilets. Because when you go to the McDonald's and you sit with your ass on the toilet, you want a clean seat, right? So don't be like that. We need all people. All all jobs are valuable, because you wouldn't want to sit on a nasty toilet, right? So, don't let your status, your job, your riches go to your head. Get off that pedestal. I find it so superficial when people think they are all that just because of all what they have. Do you realize that you cannot take anything with you when you die? You cannot take your status. You cannot take your luxury, your finances. You cannot take nothing with you. Isn't it better to have a beautiful character, a character that represents God, a character that represents Christ in you? That will be beautiful, right? Because that is what you need to be doing, representing Jesus, not representing you and your status and altering yourself so high that you look down on others. That is why this world is so uneven, unequal. People are dying from being poor, not being able to eat or wear clothes or buy the things that they need. And people who are so filthy rich, buying houses, big houses, unnecessarily, with bunch of rooms that they don't even use, paying a amount of money that they can actually use to help others. You see, when God blesses people with riches, with wealth, with status, positions, it is because He wants you to help someone else. He wants you to share all your gifts with others. Your gifts are not for yourself to use only. And of course, it's for you as well. But He wants you to share it with others, you know. But a lot of people become so selfish and full of greed, full of jealousy, full of greed. And it's disgusting. I just find it disgusting, to be honest. Like, it's disgusting, you know. This world is just a disgusting place sometimes. It's not giving what it's supposed to give. And we can do better. I think we can do better, you know. We can do so much better. Always remember that all that you have comes from God. And all that you have become is because of Him. So humble yourself, because He can take it all away. He can take everything back. You going around treating people less because you think you're so much. You going around, you know, judging others because of what they don't have. How does that look for you, you know, as a Christian or as a person in general, you know? We as Christians need to represent Jesus. We need to represent the character of Jesus. And a character that represents God, Jesus Christ, is more valuable than all the stuff, all the luxury, and all the things that you think that you have. I've been around people that didn't want to hang with me because I didn't have the fancy clothes, I didn't have the fancy sneakers. I didn't have the job or the money, so they were like, no girl, you are irrelevant. I don't need you around. I don't want to be seen with you. But behind closed door, they want to be around me because they need emotional support. They need me as a friend because I am a good friend. So they wanted to use me only to feel good about themselves, but in public they don't want to be around me because I didn't had all that they had, you know. And I think it's so crazy. Like, is that what it requires to have friendships nowadays? Is that what it takes to have genuine people around you? Like, that is not genuine to me. I'd rather be alone. I never used to fit in anyway, so I'd rather be alone. I'd rather be alone than being around people that are so superficial, that think they're so much better because of all they have. Like, you go and do you. I'm good. I'm good by myself. I really don't need those type of people around me. And it's not that me judging them at all. Like, I hope that they actually open their eyes and God opens their eyes, you know, to see that the way they are moving is just not the way to go about it, because it's ugly. It's ugly to behave in a way like that. It's just not, you know. And like I said, you know, a lot of people hide behind their charming ways and their great smiles and their great talk and fancy clothes and all their luxury, but they don't know how to treat people right, you know. And it might surprise you that God will use someone these people that are rich and in high position that you think is irrelevant, to help you out, to soften your heart, to give you a helping hand when you need it. Don't treat people bad just because of what they have or don't have. Our value doesn't come from all that we have or don't have. Our value comes from God, and every single person that He created is valuable. Just like you are, just like I am. We are all. That is why God is working so hard, because He wants to save souls. He wants to save us all. But not a lot of people, or not all people, are going to make it. So start with checking yourself and checking your character, and don't allow your pride and ego and your selfish ways to get in the way of your anointing, that God has placed on your life. I want to wrap this up. um, I think I said everything that I needed to say. I hope it did something for you, or at least it made you think. And I'll see you in my next video. May God bless you and enjoy your day.